Every morning, millions of people wake up and immediately begin losing a battle they do not even realize they are fighting, before their feet touch the floor, before their eyes fully adjust to the light, before they have taken a single conscious breath. They hand their mind away. They reach for the phone. They open messages. They check notifications. They scroll through strangers' lives. They absorb stress, comparison, fear, and noise before their own thoughts have a chance to speak. Then they wonder why they feel weak, distracted, anxious, unmotivated, and behind. They blame bad luck. They blame low energy. They blame life. But the truth is simpler and harder to accept. They are not losing because the world is stronger than them. They are losing because their mornings are weak. There is a hidden law in life that most people never learn. The way you begin shapes the way you continue. A rushed beginning creates a rushed day. A distracted beginning creates a distracted day. A negative beginning creates a heavy day. A disciplined beginning creates a powerful day. A calm beginning creates a clear day. Most people spend years trying to fix their life while ignoring the doorway they walk through every single morning. They want confidence but wake up in chaos. They want success but wake up in laziness. They want peace but wake up in noise. They want progress but wake up in reaction. Then they ask why nothing changes. But there is another type of person, rare, quiet, dangerous in a world that rewards weakness. This person wakes up differently. They do not rush to the world. They do not allow random voices to enter their mind first. They understand that the first moments of the day are sacred. They know that mornings are not just hours. Mornings are programming. Mornings are identity. Mornings are direction. While average people wake up by accident, they wake up with intention. While average people drift, they lead. While average people complain, they prepare. While average people wait for motivation, they create momentum. That is why only 1% wake up like this. Not because they are better human beings. Not because they were chosen. Not because they are lucky. Because they respect what others waste. They respect time. They respect attention. They respect energy. They respect discipline. They understand that winning often starts in silence, long before applause ever comes. Many people think powerful lives are built by dramatic moments. One big opportunity. One huge break. One lucky connection. One sudden miracle. But strong people know a different truth. Great lives are usually built by ordinary mornings repeated with discipline. One morning of focus. One morning of movement. One morning of clear thinking. One morning of keeping promises to yourself. Then another. Then another. Then another. Months later, people call it success. They did not see the mornings. If you listen carefully to this video and apply what you hear, something can begin changing inside you. Not overnight fantasy. Not fake motivation that disappears by lunch. Real change. Slow, deep, dangerous change. The kind that makes laziness uncomfortable. The kind that makes excuses sound weak. The kind that builds self-respect when nobody is watching. So if you are tired of waking up heavy, tired of repeating the same weak patterns, tired of feeling like life moves forward for everyone except you, stay until the end, because the version of you that you want to become may be waiting on the other side of a different morning. The first secret of the 1% is this: they win the battle before the world wakes up. Most people wake up already behind because they begin in reaction mode. Someone texted them, someone posted something, some news happened, some problem exists. Their attention is immediately stolen. But the 1% know attention is currency. Where attention goes, life follows. If your first energy goes to nonsense, nonsense grows stronger. If your first energy goes to purpose, purpose grows stronger. That is why many powerful people protect the first 30 minutes of the day. No phone, no endless scrolling, no random opinions, no digital chaos. Just space, just breath, just ownership of mind. At first this feels uncomfortable because many people are addicted to stimulation. Silence feels strange to a noisy mind, but discomfort often signals dependence. If you cannot spend 30 minutes with your own thoughts, the problem is not silence. The problem is control. Try this tomorrow. Wake up and do not touch your phone immediately. Sit up, breathe slowly, feel the morning. Let your mind wake naturally. Ask yourself, who do I want to be today? What matters today? What must be protected today? These questions sound simple, but they begin to train leadership inside you. Most people ask no questions and wonder why life leads them everywhere. The second secret of the 1% is this: they choose their first words carefully. Most people speak weakness before breakfast. I am tired. I hate mornings. Today will be stressful. I do not feel like it. Nothing changes. Life is hard. I am unlucky. These phrases may feel harmless, but repeated often they become identity. Language is not just expression. Language is construction. Every repeated sentence lays another brick in the house you live in mentally. If every morning you tell yourself life is exhausting, your mind searches for proof. If every morning you say you are behind, your mind feels pressure before action begins. If every morning you say you are weak, discipline feels unnatural. Strong people speak differently. They say, today is mine. I can handle pressure. I move with discipline. I keep promises to myself. I stay calm under stress. I build slowly but surely. These are not magic phrases. They are instructions. The mind listens more than people realize. Speak strength often enough and strength begins to feel familiar. There was a man who complained every morning for years. He hated work, hated mornings, hated effort, hated responsibility. He believed the world was against him. One day someone asked him a hard question. If you speak defeat every day, why are you surprised when defeat feels normal? That question changed him. He began each morning with different words. At first it felt fake, then it felt possible, then it felt natural. Months later, people said he had changed. What really changed first was language. The third secret of the 1% is movement before mood. This is where many people stay average forever. They wait to feel ready. They wait to feel inspired. They wait to feel energetic. They wait to feel confident. But mood is unstable. It changes with sleep, weather, hormones, stress, memory, and random events. If action depends on mood, action becomes unreliable. Strong people reverse the order. They move first. They stand up. They wash their face. They stretch. They walk. They train. They begin the task. They start before desire arrives. Then something powerful happens. Energy often follows action. Confidence often follows effort. Motivation often follows momentum. Think of how many dreams die because someone waited to feel like starting. How many bodies stayed weak because someone waited to feel motivated? How many businesses never began because someone waited to feel certain? How many books were never written because someone waited for inspiration? Waiting has buried more potential than failure ever did. The 1% understand this deeply. You do not need to feel ready to begin. Beginning is often what creates readiness. The fourth secret of the 1% is silence before stimulation. The modern world is addicted to noise. Music always playing, videos always running, opinions always shouting, messages always arriving. People fear quiet because quiet reveals what distraction hides. It reveals confusion. It reveals pain. It reveals wasted potential. But it also reveals answers. Strong people spend time in morning silence because silence sharpens perception. In silence, priorities become visible. In silence, emotions settle. In silence, truth becomes easier to hear. Some people pray, some meditate, some journal, some simply sit with coffee and think. It is not the method that matters most. It is the decision to hear yourself before hearing the world. Many people say they do not know what they want, but they never become still long enough to discover it. If your mind is constantly flooded, your own wisdom cannot rise. Give yourself 10 quiet minutes each morning and watch how much clearer life begins to look. The fifth secret of the 1% is respect for time. Weak people live as if endless mornings are guaranteed. They waste hours casually because they assume tomorrow is promised. They postpone health, postpone learning, postpone courage, postpone difficult conversations, postpone dreams. Then years pass and they call it bad luck. Strong people know something uncomfortable but freeing. Time is limited. Another sunrise is a gift, not a guarantee. This thought does not make them depressed. It makes them awake. They understand that one wasted morning may seem small, but hundreds of wasted mornings become a wasted season of life. Thousands become regret. When you wake up tomorrow, remember this: you are not just receiving another day, you are receiving another chance. That chance should be treated with respect. The sixth secret of the 1% is body discipline. Many people try to think their way into energy while living inside neglected bodies. They sleep poorly, eat carelessly, never move, breathe shallowly, and then ask why the mind feels dark. Body and mind are connected more than people admit. Strong people use the body to lead the mind. They move early, walk outside, push-ups on the floor, stretching beside the bed, cold water on the face, deep breaths near a window, a gym session, something physical that signals life, motion, alertness. Even 10 minutes can shift state dramatically. You do not need perfection. You need activation. Too many people believe if they cannot do 1 hour, they should do nothing. This all or nothing thinking keeps people stuck. 10 disciplined minutes every morning will outperform 0 perfect plans forever. There was a woman who said she had no motivation for years. She felt heavy every morning and assumed something was wrong with her character. Someone challenged her to walk outside for 15 minutes each morning before touching her phone. She resisted because it sounded too simple, but she tried it. Sunlight, movement, breath, quiet. Within weeks her mood changed, not because life changed, because state changed. Many emotional problems are intensified by physical stagnation. The 7th secret of the 1% is deciding one mission before the day begins. Most people have many wishes but no target. They say they want success, but what exactly must be done today? They say they want progress, but what action moves life forward now? Without a target, energy leaks everywhere. Strong people ask, what is the most important thing I must complete today? Then they protect it. They do not give their best energy to random nonsense and leftovers to dreams. They reverse it. They give best energy to what matters first. This single habit can separate years of drifting from months of progress. One clear target each day becomes 30 targets a month, 300 targets a year. That is how ordinary people become extraordinary quietly. If this message is already speaking to something inside you, like this video now, subscribe, and stay until the next part, because the habits ahead are where emotional control, elite discipline, and real transformation begin. The 8th secret of the 1% is emotional preparation. Most people wake up expecting a smooth day. They assume everyone will act right, traffic will move perfectly, plans will happen on time, no one will disappoint them, nothing will go wrong. Then reality arrives. A rude message appears. A delay happens. Someone cancels. A mistake is made. Pressure rises. Because they expected perfection, small problems feel personal. Their mood collapses before noon. Strong people prepare differently. In the morning they remind themselves that life includes friction. Some people will be difficult. Some plans will change. Some effort will be required. Some discomfort will appear. They do not do this to become negative. They do this to become stable. When challenge arrives, they are not shocked. They expected life to be life. This expectation creates calm. Imagine two people facing the same traffic jam. One becomes angry, curses the world, arrives drained. The other expected obstacles, turns on learning audio, breathes, and arrives steady. Same problem, different preparation. Much suffering comes not from events, but from unrealistic expectations. The 1% know that peace is easier to keep when you stop demanding a perfect day. Tell yourself each morning, something may go wrong today, and I can still remain strong. That sentence alone can save hours of emotional waste. The 9th secret of the 1% is private discipline. Weak people need witnesses. They need applause to begin. They need attention to stay consistent. They need compliments to feel motivated. If no one notices, they stop trying. That is why their progress dies in silence. Strong people understand that the most important work is often invisible. Waking up on time when nobody checks. Reading when nobody praises. Training when nobody claps. Building skills when nobody sees results yet. Saving money quietly, healing quietly, learning quietly. They do not need an audience because they are building identity, not performance. Many people post goals more than they pursue goals. They announce change before proving change. They love being seen as disciplined more than becoming disciplined. But the 1% move differently. They let results speak later. There was a young man who constantly told everyone he would become successful. New plans every month, new announcements every week, new excitement every day. But years passed and little changed. Another man said almost nothing. He worked early, learned daily, trained consistently, and stayed private. Years later, one was still talking, the other was living what the first only described. Noise impresses the weak. Quiet progress changes lives. The 10th secret of the 1% is gratitude with hunger. This balance is rare and powerful. Some people are grateful but passive. They appreciate what they have but stop growing. Others are ambitious but miserable. They chase more while feeling empty about everything already present. Both extremes create imbalance. Strong people combine gratitude and hunger. They wake thankful for breath, health, family, lessons, another sunrise, another chance. But they also rise hungry to improve, build, create, earn, learn, and serve at a higher level. Gratitude gives peace. Hunger gives progress. Together they create greatness without bitterness. When you wake tomorrow, try this. Say thank you for what exists. Then ask, what can I build today? That combination can transform the energy of your entire life. If this video gave you real value, like it now as a promise to yourself. Subscribe, because this channel is for people who want discipline, strength, clarity, and transformation. Comment below, I am the 1%, if you are ready to change your mornings and your life starting now. And click the next video on your screen now, because one lesson can inspire you, but a lifestyle of strong mornings can make you unstoppable.